Welcome to the 2022 Michigan Student Broadcast Awards. We'll get underway here promptly at 3 o'clock. Grab yourself a beverage. Promises to be very entertaining. Good afternoon once again, and we will get this year's 2022 Michigan Student Broadcast Awards underway here in just about 7 minutes. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2022 Michigan Student Broadcast Awards. My name is Scott Clow. I'm fortunate to be here once again this year to help honor the wonderful students that we have here in Michigan with all of their hard work. The Michigan Student Broadcast Awards recognizes top talent from Michigan's broadcast and media students. We received 185 radio entries between high school and colleges this year. So thank you to everyone who entered, and I wish each and every one of you could be a winner. But we will get to all of those winners, our honorable mentions, and our runners up here in just a minute. I do want to thank our sponsors here today. A big thank you going out to BMI, also okay to say, and McKibben Media Group for being along for the ride. Thank you all so much. It's greatly appreciated. I'd like to introduce to you the new president. He still has that new president smell about him. The president and CEO of the Michigan Association of Broadcasters, Sam Clement. Sam, welcome.
Scott, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thanks for hosting today. The MAB is proud to honor students this week who represent the future of our industry. The work we recognize during our Student Awards program over the next 2 days is innovative and impactful, and we are so impressed with your efforts. All the honorees today are on the right path to a career in broadcasting, and it's a career that I hope you will consider as you begin looking ahead to life after school. Broadcasters are the eyes, ears, and voices of our communities. From being on the front lines of breaking news, to covering local sports, to staying on top of what's happening at local government and sharing the stories that uplift, inform, inspire, and entertain Michiganders, Michigan broadcasters make a difference every day. The MAB is proud to work on behalf of more than 320 local TV and radio stations, and we are committed to supporting people like our award winners today who are our next generation of the industry. We encourage you to use our job bank at mishmab.com to look for jobs and internships, but we also welcome you to reach out to us personally to help make connections with stations who are always looking for new, young talent, not just on air, but in engineering, sales, and programming as well. We want to do all we can to put you in a position to not only launch your career, but have a long, successful career in broadcasting, hopefully right here in the state of Michigan. 16 years ago, I received a student award from the Michigan Association of Broadcasters, and it was a motivator in setting me on a path to broadcasting. And I can say with absolute confidence that the work we are recognizing this week is 10 times better than what I was doing at this point of my career. It's our honor to recognize you today, not only because of your good work, but because you inspire an entire industry, knowing that our next generation of Michigan broadcasters is in good hands. Thank you for joining us today. Continue all of your great work, and don't forget to take some time to celebrate and reflect on your achievements that are the result of incredible time and effort on your part. Congratulations to all of today's honorees and winners, and now let me send it back to our host, Scott Clow. Scott?
Thank you very much, Sam. Great job. And this is a scratch and sniff presentation, so you can actually rewind this and get that fresh, new MAB president and CEO smell. Scratch and sniff your screen. Not too hard though. Hopefully you have Gorilla Glass on there, something to protect it. Let's introduce the rest of our presenters here today at the Michigan Association of Broadcasters Foundation Student Awards. First off, from BMI, it's my pleasure to introduce the BMI Executive Director of Industry Relations and Radio Station of the Year sponsor. It is Jessica Frost.
Hi, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here. I work in the Industry Relations Department of BMI's licensing department out of our Nashville office. And a key part of my job is making sure that BMI has great relationships with the many state and national associations like the Michigan Association of Broadcasters, whose members are also BMI customers. BMI was founded by broadcasters, and so we're always very committed to ensuring that we're continuing to support the next generation of leaders in this industry. So thank you for having me today.
Thank you, Jessica. Our next presenter, Yvonne Daniels from KISS 101.7.1 WLTZ FM, brand manager in Saginaw. Yvonne.
Hi, I am Yvonne Daniels with KISS 107.1 WTLZ in Saginaw. I'm the brand manager. Also do afternoons. I've been in this industry for a very long time, still having so much fun and so honored to be here celebrating our future broadcasters. So thank you so much for having me. Back to you, Scott.
Thank you, Yvonne. It's great to celebrate my future bosses here today as well. I'm certain many of you will be signing my paychecks later or asking me to leave. Just give me a box when I go. Our next presenter from the Plan B Morning Show from Rock 1017 WIRX, it's Brock Havens. Brock, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you all so much for letting us be a part of this. I thought for sure it was a mistake when we were asked to be a part of this. I'm like, have you heard the show? Are you sure this is it? But seriously, though, we are just honored to be a part of this and honoring the next generation of radio broadcasters, the young men and women who are out there learning, practicing their skills, and bringing so much amazing talent to the future of broadcasting. I have been in the industry for a long time, started as a wee little intern, a gopher, and now doing mornings, and it's been an amazing ride, and it's an honor to be here in Michigan and a part of this great industry in this great state. So big congrats to all of our nominees and the people who won, and we're excited to get to it and excited to be a part of this. Thank you.
Well, what Yvonne and Brock and our next presenter, Hunter, might not be aware of is the fact that we found some videos and old air checks, and I'd actually like to show you.
Welcome to another exciting night of Harris Lucky Break inside Toby Keith's. I'm Yvonne Daniels with Magic 107.3. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. You ready to have some fun?
I'm having some fun tonight. I'm Gerald Action Jackson from Magic 107.3. Are we ready to have some fun tonight, guys?
Yeah, so we've got our contestants all trying to get into that semifinal round, and each week our winners now get a $100 prize pack, plus they get Sony creative software to edit and record music. That is like the bomb, right?
That is the bomb. We need that.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I am so glad that I am not one of the people that has to decide who's going into the semifinal rounds, but we've got some great judges that are going to do that.
Let's introduce our judges right now.
We really don't. We honestly don't care about the judges. We didn't want to see them. We just wanted to see Yvonne right there. And I'll tell you a little secret. She didn't much care for the judges then, but that's the professionalism. That's the broadcasters, especially one of them didn't care for them at all. I'm kidding. Maybe I was one of the judges. Anyway, we have Brock's. Brock, this is a magnificent air check.
Don't do this to me.
Well, see, what's nice is it's not a video, and we can actually have you watch this. So let's give a listen to an air check from Brock here.
Angeles, the station that plays LA's hottest hit music. It's 12 o'clock. I'm Brock Havens, and here is Kanye West. Hit radio KBCH, it's 12:04. Now this next artist makes every guy think twice about ever cheating with this song. American Idol winner Carrie Underwood with Before He Cheats on Hit Radio KBCH.
Oh, close on that one.
KBCH Los Angeles, the station that plays LA's hottest hits. And what a beautiful, sunny Southern California day. Not a cloud in the sky. High of 91 today. Make sure you put on some shorts because, believe me, it is going to get hot. I got mine on already. And then drop into a cool 65 tonight. It's 12:08. I'm Brock Havens, and this is Kryptonite by Three Doors Down on Hit Radio KBCH.
In the weather, doing a good job with that.
Well, I tell you, someone that I'm going to email this over to, and trust me, you've got a little. Your show prep is being done right now because your morning show partner on Rock 1017 WIRX out of Benton Harbor is another one of our presenters. It's Hunter Wright. Hunter, how you doing?
How are you doing? How are we doing? Absolutely embarrassing, Brock. I apologize for that. I'm kidding. My name's Hunter, born and raised in Southwest Michigan. As you can see, Michigan. Started radio in 2006. I've done weekends, nights, overnights, mornings, you name it. I've been there. And since 2016, I started doing a morning show with the guy you just met, Brock. Looking forward to presenting some of the future faces of radio. And Boy, you're gonna play that clip, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do right
So here we go.
now.
Here we go.
KBCH Los Angeles, the station that plays LA's hottest hit music. It's 12 o'clock.
Thank God that's not me.
And here is Kanye West.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I'm sorry. I just wanted to hear that one again.
Me the Horizon from Rock 107 WIRX. Best things in life, absolutely free, right? It's just like our application. The Rock 107 app is absolutely free and you can listen anywhere. Download the Rock 107 app from your App Store. Download it from your App Store now. All you got to do is just search for Rock 107 in your App Store. It's brought to you by Zamudi Building Products. If you can dream it up, Todd can make it happen for you. It's the Rock 107 app.
There you are. There's Hunter's highlights from early in his career.
Not very many, I must say, but yeah, I had to dig that up. I don't keep the old cassettes like Brock does.
I think that
And
might
when I
have been
say
an
cassette,
intro,
I mean
actually.
cassette.
All right, so now it's time to take a look at my career highlights. This is it. This is it. This is the highlight right here. I once did a grand reopening of an Arby's, if that means anything to anybody. They wouldn't let me cut the ribbon, and I didn't get a sandwich, but I was there. So anyway, I got that going for me, which is nice. Let's take a look at what else we have here. Before we get started with the awards, I know you're anxious for the awards. We want to send a big congrats to this year's scholarship winners. This year, the MABF awarded over $26,000 in scholarships to several outstanding students. The MAB Foundation paid special visits to 2 scholarship recipients this year, Caitlin Gottliber and Braden Willis. They're each planning on studying broadcast and media in college next year, and the MABF is proud to support their education. Let's take a look at those high school scholarship award winners.
I'm Braden Willis. I'm a senior at Brother Rice High School. Good afternoon, Brother Rice. My name is Braden Willis, and welcome to this year's raffle edition of the Chieftain Live. When I came in during my freshman year, when the first Chieftain Live came on and I saw it for the first time, I'm like, wow, that looks like something that's really interesting. That looks like a lot of fun, something that I want to be a part of.
Every person that was involved in bringing this kid into the school gave me the heads up that, hey, you got a kid that is interested in broadcast journalism. And then I meet the guy, and I could tell he knew what he was doing. He had this enthusiasm about it and was like a sponge and just trying to learn as much as he possibly could.
And so the next year, I tried out for the class. I got the anchor role, and I've just kind of been evolving ever since then.
It's been one of those things where you look at the growth over the last 4 years. It's remarkable where he is now.
I've learned to emote more. I've definitely become more comfortable in front of a camera.
When we do filming, a lot of times he is, he's a perfectionist, and we'll do a take, and I think, wow, that's pretty good. You did a pretty nice job there, and he's like, do it again. Do it again. And he's not going to just settle for average.
There's a particular student here that's going above and beyond and doing incredible work. And actually, I'm going to have 2 people come in here to join me before
I was really taken off guard. I was not expecting my parents to walk in to my broadcasting classroom.
I'm honored to be here today to present Braden Willis with one of 2 scholarships from the Michigan Association of Broadcasters. Congratulations, Braden. You are one of our scholarship winners this year.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I was just really caught off guard. It was a really great experience. It was awesome. I want to study broadcast journalism at Michigan State. I know that for sure. And then being on the news, that would probably be my dream job. I don't really have anything specific. Just being in the news would be enough for me.
I could definitely see him doing something on camera where, he's big time. I could see him doing national news.
My name is Braden Willis, and if you couldn't tell already, we'd like you to sell your raffle ticket.
This is my second year in digital media production at CTC. My favorite part is just all the hands-on experience I've been able to get. I've gotten a lot of opportunities with even Newsnet with doing games. I just like the thought of being creative and being able to bring stuff to the world. My dream job in the end is probably for just making movies, film, being able to influence the world and everybody.
And we just wanted to give you this check.
This was a surprise. Everyone kept it from me. I was just told to dress up and I just went with it, so it's pretty cool. It'll help. It's going towards my time in Central Michigan University, helping me out with tuition. Everyone's just kind of been like supportive and telling me I can do what I want to do in my dreams someday.
Congratulations to this year's Scholarship Award recipients. The MABF is a nonprofit charitable organization dedicated to education and scholarships and preserving broadcasting in Michigan. It's their mission to support and encourage those interested in broadcasting in Michigan. The MAB Foundation basically lays the foundation for the next generation of Michigan broadcasters. So we're going to move on with the awards presentation. We'll be sending it virtually out to our award presenters that you met earlier. You can comment on the YouTube page there in the commenting section there, and we'll preserve forever. We will have this available for you as a link on the MAB Foundation's website as well. Links to the full entries and first, second, and honorable mentions can be found at the studentbroadcastawards.com. Those will be posted on Friday. We have the TV awards to do tomorrow as well. You'll also be able to log into the contest website beginning on Friday to view the judges' comments on all the entries. And a big thanks to all the judges who took their time to do that. Link, once again, for the content will be on the website at the studentbroadcastawards.com. It is my pleasure to introduce presenting the award for current event story, Yvonne Daniels.
Hey, yeah, let's get going. All right, so in this category for honorable mention, we have Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park for Bird Elementary Honors Bus Driver. Credits going to Ben Burton. In second place, we've got Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Rock for Canton mascot change. And the credits for that one go to Daniel Shaner. In first place, West Bloomfield High School, WBLD, for Britney Spears conservatorship. And the credits go to Raven Black.
I'm Raven Black, and here's a look on what's happening today. Britney Spears, a well-known artist, known for her hits like Baby One More Time and Toxic, was found to be stuck in a conservatorship, with the conservators including her father and her sister Jamie Spears. She was placed in this conservatorship after
Yes, there you go. Congratulations. Now, moving on to the college winners in current event story. Honorable mention for this category goes to WRFH Radio Hillsdale College for the Hillsdale interview with Mike Pompeo. The credits going to Ryan Young. Second place is WDBM Impact Radio Michigan State University for the state 2010-28-21. The credits going to Rachel Fulton. And in first place, WRFH Radio Hillsdale College for the Policy Corner, Michigan Voting Bills, with the credits for that one going to Josh Barker.
We're going to take a look at some legislation on elections and voting passed by the Michigan State Legislature, then vetoed by Governor Whitmer. When I spoke to State Representative Andrew Fink, he stated that the governor's veto was a mistake.
Members of Governor Whitmer's own party voted for it.
Sounding good. Congratulations to all the winners. Next up is Daily Newscast or News Feature and Blog. And Big Joe actually is going to announce those winners.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm thrilled to announce the Daily Newscast or News Feature. For High School Daily, honorable mention goes to Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, NTFs, and the credits go to Blake Forrester. Second place is Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park, News Files at 5:30, with credits going to Maddie Bergerick. And first place, the winner is Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park, News Files at 3:30, with credits going to Daniel Shaner, Carolyn Rummel, and Andy McLaren.
Of Elf the Musical will follow Buddy the Elf's feel-good journey as he goes to New York to find his true identity and meet his real family. Spotlight Players director Wendy Seeloff says these shows are a great way to celebrate the season.
You have to kick off the holiday season somehow, and there's no better way than watching Elf.
I agree. I love Elf as well. So congratulations, everyone. Moving on to the college winners and daily newscast or news feature, honorable mention goes to WDBM, Impact Radio, Michigan State University, the Sci-Files, 10-17-21, Nathan Kaufman about how to use the immune system to fight cancer. And credits go to Chelsea Boodoo and Daniel Puentes. Second place, WRFH Radio, Hillsdale College, Lauren Smythe News, with credits going to Lauren Smythe. And first place, Independent Project, an African American Union Army soldier gets a headstone for the first time. Credits going to Jalen Williams.
Private Enoch Robinson, who served in the 14th U.S. Colored Infantry Regiment, is among those who only recently got a headstone.
Enoch was from southern Ohio. He enlisted actually in northern Tennessee, and most of his tenure in the service was in the Tennessee area.
Congratulations. And next up is on-air personality or team with Brock Havens.
All right, thanks everybody. Not gonna lie, I might need that website that Sam gave at the beginning for the job finding. After hearing my old air check and all the great stuff coming out, I'm starting to get a little nervous for my job. This is for best on-air broadcast personality or broadcast team. Honorable mention, Plymouth Canton Community School, 88.1 The Park, K-Poppin', that was Anuya Shetty, and Avneet Patter. Second place, we have West Bloomfield High School, WBL the WBHS versus Detroit CC football interview. Credit goes to Alexander Woods for that in second place. And your first place for the best on-air broadcast personality broadcast team for high school is Bloomfield High School WBFH and Eli Bolster.
And welcome back to Good Vibrations. I'm Ellie Bolster. I'm here again. It is December 8th, and it is a national holiday. It is Jim Morrison's birthday, so we're going to play a lot of Doors here today. I got some poetry I think I'm going to read, and
sorry about that. Ellie Bolster. Congratulations, our first place winner for high school. Let's take a look at your college on-air personality or team. Honorable mention, we have WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, Green and White Report, the Sparty Awards, Worst Sports Fans. That sounds great. That was Luke Sloan, Trent Bali, and Henry Minagos. Second place from Central Michigan University, Meandering Mongoose. Some great names, guys. Seraphin Hines was our second place winner. And our first place winner from Central Michigan University, Voices of Our Grandparents, Kenneth Stallworth. Credit goes to Terrence Stallworth Jr., Seraphin Hines, Jaron Blake, and Kyle Matthews.
Man, the police are just arresting people like crazy over here. We don't need to draw any attention to ourselves.
Trust me, I'm on the same page.
Get down, they're shooting.
Look up, there's military on the...
Again, a big congratulations to all our nominees and, of course, our winners. Before we move on to the other categories, let's take some time and pick a raffle winner. Scott, we're going to send it back to you, bud.
Thank you very much. We're actually going to send this over to the lovely Rachel Krause, as she is now sitting fireside, and from all reports, she's going to be moving her office down here. Let's figure out who won the raffle. Rachel.
All right, hi everyone. Happy to be here, and congratulations to all of the winners so far. Oh, look at that. Let's see who won. We're giving away an Amazon gift card, and this is all of the radio entrants. And the winner is George Pham from Michigan State University. So George, I'll be in touch.
There you are, George. Answer the phone. When Rachel calls, trust me, you want to answer the phone. If she sends you an email, you better reply quickly, because then she'll call you. And if you don't call, then she's going to send you another email. It's a vicious circle. She called my mom.
You may as well answer.
You know what? Yeah, she'll find out your mama's number, and she will call you. And then maybe your crazy aunt, you know, the one with the eyeliner that goes all the way up. She always looks surprised. That one, that's the one she'll call. Anyway, next up, we have our next presenter here once again. from 1017 WIRX. And the radio people in the room will know how difficult it is to say somebody else's call letters. It just doesn't roll off your tongue. You have that muscle memory and it just doesn't roll off your tongue, so you have to make sure you do it. But here is Hunter Wright.
Yeah, it is tough. Let me tell you that much. And I've been doing the same one since 2006. So bear with me here. And thanks for having me here. This is the high school promotional announcement, a single spot promoting a school, station, programs, or community event. Honorable mention, Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park, Pledge Drive to Emma Johnston. Second place will be Bloomingfield High School, WBFH. See, there you go. BHHS football, Will Gardner. Congratulations. Announcing first place here, Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park, Community Forces, Daniel Shaner and Lily Mankin.
Time to ask the questions that matter to keep the listener interested and informed.
Lastly, where can people listen to Community Focus?
You can tune in to listen every week, or you can listen online at the station's website.
Thank you for talking with us.
All right, moving on to college promotional announcement. This is the winners in a promotional announcement here. Honorable mention, Henry Ford College, R&B Soul Group. This would be Marjan Parham. Announcing second place here, WRFH Radio Hillsdale College, Hillsdale Men's Basketball. Congratulations to Ryan Young. First place, WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University Holiday Gift Guide. This is Sophie Shirley. Congratulations.
This year. It's so crazy that I ran into him at that coffee shop and we reconnected after years apart in a romantic rendezvous.
What to get her?
What to get him?
Consider giving a gift that celebrates a Spartan entrepreneur this holiday season.
Congratulations one more time. Next up is public service announcement. Yvonne Daniels will announce those winners.
And this is some good stuff here. All right, for the high school public service announcement category, honorable mention going to Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, for Donate Your CDs. Credits going to Emma Cotton. Second place goes to Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, for Spotlight Your Organization. The credits going to Lucia Farah. And first place for a sweep, yes, Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, for Operation Lifesaver. Credits going to David Collins.
I'm David Collins. My friends know that I am a passionate rail fan. Now, nothing angers me more than when I see people walking down railroad tracks or drivers deciding that they can beat a train as they drive around activated crossing gates. Walking along railroad tracks is trespassing. It's against the law. So is going around crossing gates.
And it's very unsafe too, so congratulations. On to the next category, which is college public service announcement. The honorable mention goes to Washtenaw Community College for Mental Health PSA. Credits going to Christy King, RJ Hunt, Paul Bailey, and Ella Soto. For second place, WRFH Radio Hillsdale College for Adoption, with the credits going to Ryan Young. And first place, Washtenaw Community College for COVID-19, The Rise of Machines, with the credits going to Kimberly Schaumberger.
A mask, separating themselves by 6 feet, limiting going in public spaces, keeping sanitized with hand sanitizer or washing their hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, and getting vaccinated, the COVID-19 pandemic would have been under control and ended.
Agreed. Our rise to power was especially easy.
There you have it. Congratulations to all the winners. Next up is the sports announcing team with Jessica Frost announcing those winners.
Thank you. So High School Sports Announcing Team is a broadcast of a sports announcing team at a sporting event. Second place goes to Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park, Plymouth versus Salem football, and the credits go to Ben Burton and Andy McLaren. And first place goes to Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, BHHS football, with the credits going to Jackson Bragman, Will Gardner, and Harlan Goldman.
The Bloomfield Hills Blackhawks football team is off to a red-hot 7-0 start this season. On October 22nd, which is senior night, your Blackhawks will take on the Troy Colts. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Tune in to 88.1 The Biff at 6:30 that Friday for the Blackhawks football pregame show. Immediately following.
Congratulations. Moving on to the college winners and sports announcing team, honorable mention goes to WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, with Michigan State women's basketball versus Penn State, Big Ten tourney 3-10-21, with credits going to Zach Zerdanek and Bobby Zeffro. Second place goes to WRFH Radio, Hillsdale College, football, Hillsdale versus Kentucky Wesleyan, with credits going to Kristen Peck-Dimmitt and Reagan Jensewski. And first place winner goes to WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, Michigan State men's basketball versus Butler, 11-17-21, with credits going to Luke Sloan and Brendan Shabbath.
Walker gets a screen from Bingham, now to Malik Hall to Jaden Akins, streaking in the paint, throws up a floater off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Marcus Bingham Jr., and he puts it back up and in, good. Michigan State expands the lead to 16 with the free throw coming.
Congratulations. Now let's do another raffle drawing. Scott, I'm sending it back over to you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. Let's send it over fireside with Rachel Krause.
Hello again, everyone. Raffle drawing number 2 for another Amazon gift card. Okay, we have Lucia Farah from Bloomfield Hills High School. Congratulations. So we'll be in touch to get you your gift card.
And again, when you get that email from Rachel, answer it right away. If it goes out at midnight, just get up, answer it, set an alarm. It's really all I can recommend. But really, Rachel has put this whole thing together along with some other people here at the MAB Foundation. So thank you to everybody here for doing that so that we can honor these great kids. Next up, presenting the award for high school and college best talk show, it's Brock Havens. Brock.
All right, this is a talk show program featuring issues of social importance, how-to programming, or sports talk. Honorable mention from Plymouth Canton Community Schools, 88.1 The Park. Community focus, Daniel Shaner. Second place from Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, interviewing Pat Watson. Credit goes to Jack Meyer. And in first place from Bloomfield Hills High School, WBFH, Jackson's A-list goes to Jackson Bragman and Will Gardner.
88.1 WBFH Breakdown Boys back with you, William. It is time for our favorite segment of the week, the Jackson 5. The Jackson 5. We pick 5 NFL games at random.
That's good stuff right there. Congratulations, guys. Really enjoy that. Let's go to college talk show. Honorable mention, independent project, Depth of Field, the world of entertainment news with Jason Eichler. Credit goes to Allison Bliss and Michael Paworski. Second place from WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, the Sci-Files, 10-4-21. Jenna Bethel about siblings of children with autism. Chelsea Boudou and Daniel Puentes. Credit goes to them. And our first place and winners from Oakland University, interview with Ryan Goldeman from Mother. Logan Pizarro is our winner.
Today, the lead guitarist and vocalist for the band Mother, Ryan Goldeman. Now, a few of your songs have blown up recently on TikTok. How has this kind of impacted your band?
Drastically. You can imagine that it's just sort of like, what? Huh? TikTok?
That's awesome stuff, guys. Keep up the great work. Again, big congrats to all the nominees and our winners. Next up, in use of multimedia, Hunter is going to announce the winners. Hunter, take it over.
I believe Hunter is frozen, and we'll have a service for him later. Sudden ice age, apparently, there in the Benton Harbor area, he just kind of locked right in there. So hopefully he's okay. Prayers going out to you, Hunter. Let's take a look at the use of high school. It's high school use of multimedia. This is basically showcase how your program is using multimedia to enhance the audience's experience, show how your team takes a story, an event, or other programming and promotes it using websites or various social platforms. We have a great entry here. It is actually the first place entry, so congratulations going out. Congratulations going out to 88.1 The Park Multimedia. For this one here, it is the done by Emma Johnston, Evie Chudot, and Maddie Bajorek. It's Bajorek. That's what I meant to say, Bajorek. So congratulations to you. Great use of multimedia. Moving on to the college use of multimedia. In just an update, Hunter is still frozen. Brock, can you send him a blanket? Something? I don't know. An electric blanket? Do you have anything you can? I don't know. We'll see what's wrong with Hunter there. But it was great to get to know him, and I called his office, so he wasn't here. It's mine now. Let's move on to the college use of multimedia. This is from our honorable mention, the WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, Comic Concerts Valentine's Day Special, with credits going to Isaiah Johns, George Pham, Henry Menegos, and Josh Hornstein. In second place from WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University, Comic Concerts, and that would be the Easter Concert Edition, Isaiah Johns, George Pham, Henry Menegos, and Josh Hornstein. And for the sweep in that very category, we go to Best Use of Multimedia, WDBM, Michigan State University, Comic Concerts, Broad Art Lab Concert. Once again, Isaiah Johns, George Pham, Henry Menegos, and Josh Hornstein.
The great unknown, what feet may fill, and there I find you in the mystery, in oceans deep.
Beautiful stuff. Let's send our last category to announce here is Sports Public Service Announcement. We send it to Yvonne Daniels. Yvonne.
Man, really feeling great about the future of broadcasting with all these fabulous winners. And once again, this is the category of high school sports public service announcement, a PSA promoting sportsmanship and officials recruitment. There was no honorable mention in this category, so we'll go on to second place winner, which went to Plymouth Canton Community Schools 88.1 The Park for sports PSA refs. And the credits go to Daniel Shaner, Errol Holmes, and Lily Betts. And then in first place, we have Plymouth Canton Community Schools 88.1 The Park for sports PSA sportsmanship, with credits going to Ben Burton.
Respect the game, respect the ref, respect your teammates, respect your opponents, and most of all, respect yourself, and carry a positive attitude on the field. That's what sportsmanship is all about. This message is brought to you by the Michigan High School Athletic Association.
For sure. Congratulations. And that's all the radio category winners in the 2022 Michigan Student Broadcast Awards. Congratulations once again to everyone. Now we're going to move on to the Station of the Year presentation. Scott, back over to you.
Thank you very much, Yvonne. Before we move on to the Stations of the Year, we have an important message to share from one of our sponsors of the Michigan Student Broadcast Awards, OK to Say. Let's get a message here. This is Mary Drew from the OK to Say Michigan Student Safety Program.
Congratulations to all of Michigan's student winners who took part in the Michigan Student Broadcasting Awards. By using your creativity, talent, and initiative, you developed amazing stories, newscasts, documentaries, and promotional announcements that inspire and educate your peers. You are the future of the broadcasting industry, and as leaders, we hope that you will use your voice to stand up for those who might not feel safe speaking up for themselves. Okay to Say is a confidential way to report anything that threatens your safety or the safety of others. It is a program that knocks down barriers so a student who is struggling can get needed help before a situation turns tragic. Each of you plays a critical role to keeping schools safe. If you notice a friend that might be struggling emotionally, like maybe you've seen them post a sad or angry message on social media, or maybe you've heard them talking about hurting themselves or others, please speak up. You have the power to make a difference, the power to save a life. By using Okay to Say, you can help prevent tomorrow's school tragedies. Thank you.
And thank you once again to all of our sponsors here, BMI, of course, Okay to Say, and a special shout out to my friends back in Jackson at McKibben Media Group. We're honored to be a part of these awards. Thank you for having us back. Someone else didn't answer the phone. That's why we're here again. Anyway, now it's time to announce the stations of the year, and to do that, we go to one of our sponsors. From BMI, it's Jessica Frost.
Thank you, Scott. Again, it's a pleasure to be here. I wish again that we could be in person, but hopefully next year we can. To give you a little bit of background about BMI, BMI stands for Broadcast Music Incorporated, and we are an American performing rights organization. Essentially, songwriters and publishers, music publishers, affiliate with BMI, and we collect royalties when any of the songs that they have written are publicly performed in any place of business. That's everything from radio stations, television networks, restaurants, bars, hotels, Spotify, you name it. We've had a long-standing, strong relationship with many of the state broadcast associations, and we love to see the great talent coming out from all of these schools. It's just so important to make sure that we have great new talent lined up for these positions coming up. So where can you learn more about BMI? Go to bmi.com and you can learn both how we represent songwriters and publishers, and you can also see how we license and speak to and communicate with the businesses that we license for their music. We do have internships available with BMI, and I will send that information to Sam after our call. So moving on to the high school station of the year. The 2022 Michigan Student Broadcaster Awards High School Radio Station of the Year is Plymouth Canton Community Schools 88.1 The Park. Let's take a look at how a few Plymouth Canton students found out about their big win. Yay, congratulations, Plymouth Canton. That's wonderful. It's great to see you guys celebrating your big win. And for College Station of the Year, the 2022 Michigan Student Broadcast Awards College Radio Station of the Year goes to WDBM Impact Radio, Michigan State University. Here's a look at their team's reaction to their big win.
Sorry to interrupt. We have a special guest.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
I'm Sam Clement. I'm with the Michigan Association of Broadcasters and a former Impact 89 alum.
Hey.
Good to be back in the building.
Yeah, good to have you.
It looks much nicer. It smells much nicer than it did back in 2007. But just wanted, Jeremy and I have worked together on a couple things, and just wanted to come by and introduce myself and say hello. And if you guys are looking for internships or jobs, hopefully you are. Let us be a resource. Yes. And hopefully we can do that. And I also want to let you guys know that you are our radio station of the year. So it's good to give it back to a place where I came from. So you're doing the right thing. So congratulations. I don't know if anyone wants to take this.
Take it, George. What am I doing?
Hold it up. Congratulations. Thanks, Sam. I appreciate this so much.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Look at this. Look at this.
Looks good.
We got it, baby.
It looks great.
Brendan, here, you can see.
Brendan, we won.
Yeah, you can take it on back.
Thank you, Sam, for delivering the gold records, and congrats to MSU. Scott, back to you.
Thank you very much, Jessica, and just a fantastic group of students and our presenters. It really is truly wonderful to see all the work and the fantastic work and the creative work that the next generation of broadcasters is doing and produced over the last year. And let's face it, a lot of difficult circumstances too. The quality that's coming in when many of the distance learning, or you're learning online, to be able to do that and show the kind of skill that you guys have is absolutely tremendous. So keep it up, and I look forward to sitting in your office and getting my hand slapped about something I said on the morning show. Thanks to our other presenters today. Let's go around the horn one more time. Yvonne.
And thank you so much for, asking me to be a part of this exciting event, and congratulations to all of the winners again. And I am just so excited about what the future of broadcasting holds with all of the wonderful talent and winners that I've seen today. So congratulations once again, and thank you so much for having me.
It's just like the morning show. I'm not ready to go on. This was an absolute honor to be asked to do this, and I'll keep this short because I can get a little long-winded. Hunter can attest to that. I got two pieces of advice when I first started off in radio. One guy told me, hey, talk more with your hands. Another guy said, hey, talk less with your hands. Point being is you're going to find what's right for you, for all you young broadcasters out there. Just keep the passion in it, and you'll never have to worry about it. We have an amazing job. We get to work with the community. We get to do fun stuff. It's such a unique job. And I'm really not worried about the future of radio after hearing this stuff and seeing what these young people are doing. I think we're in good shape. So congratulations to everyone, all the nominees, all the winners, and keep up the great work. And hopefully we'll be back. And thanks, guys. Thanks for letting us be a part of this.
Yeah, no, cancel the flowers. No, he's fine. He's fine. No, he just, I don't know, he needed to get a snack or something. I don't know. We'll see. We've got Hunter back. He's unfrozen. Here he is.
Oh, hello. I made it back. Sorry, a little technical difficulties. Not good for radio, really, honestly. Thank you for having me. Honestly, this is great. Great to see all the young faces coming up. One thing I'd like to share, one of the most important things I've learned with the radio business, because it's so awesome, it's so much fun. Enjoy it. It goes by so quick. I'm still in it, and Brock can attest to this. We talk about this all the time. What happened this week? It's already Friday? What? It's a fun occupation, and when you have fun, time flies. So soak it all in, even right now. What you're doing right now, enjoy it, because it goes by quick. And it's great to see the faces and call these names today. And congratulations to all the winners. And once again, thank you for having me.
Hunter, thank you. Now, for a final word of thank you, let's send it over to Jessica Frost from BMI.
Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure to be here celebrating all of this great work, this hard work. I can attest to what Hunter said. I've been working at BMI with the broadcasting industry for over 20 years now, and you will meet so many people in the broadcasting industry that have had very long, successful tenures because they get in and they have a passion for it and they love what they do. And you can tell that's evident with all of your clips that we listened to today. So I appreciate getting to celebrate your hard work, and thank you for having me today.
Jessica, thank you. And also thank you to Sam and Rachel, everyone here at the Michigan Association of Broadcasters Foundation for annually putting on the Student Broadcasters Awards. We really appreciate it. To all of you future broadcasters, here's my bit of advice. Work hard, show up early, stay late. If there's an air shift and somebody wants you to fill it, be the first one to volunteer, because the first one in that chair is usually the one that's going to get the promotion. So just hustle. It's not about the paycheck in this job. It's about the fact that you get to get up every day or on the air every afternoon or every evening or in the overnight and have an impact on one person's life, if you can do that, if you can make somebody forget about the fact they're going to a job they hate for 8, 9, 10, 12, 24 hours, and you can make them laugh, or you can have an emotional impact on them just for a small second, then man, that's what the gig's about. And of course, if you're in a major market, you can make a lot of money too. I gotta go. I gotta get back to Jackson, Michigan. Congratulations to all you winners. Seriously, thank you very much. Thanks again to the MAB. Have a great day, everybody.